So you have kids and you want to show them how to save money. Well, it's never too late to show your children how to save money. Developing good money habits early on in life is very important, and it's going to serve your children forever in their life. If they have control of their finances, that means reduce stress. That means they can achieve financial freedom more rapidly. That means they could devote time to their purpose, to their vocation. That means a happier and more satisfied life. So what better gift can you give your children? In this video, I'll teach you how to turn your children into real money saving machines. So stay tuned. Hi, I'm Julien, Regoli, CPA, CMA, finance coach. If you're a parent, you know that your children are always watching you, they're imitating you, and they're learning from what you're doing. That's why it's important to develop healthy habits around money matters from the get-go. In my channel, I discuss personal finance topics, and my objective is to help you gain control of your finances so that you can reach financial freedom more rapidly. If this kind of thing interests you, then subscribe to my channel and hit that bell button. You'll be notified whenever I upload new videos. Thanks. Okay, so how do you turn your kids into real money saving machines? So the first thing you want to do is you want to start early. The earlier the better. If they're older, it doesn't matter. Just start them right away. And I'm talking like 1 year old, and they understand as soon as they see money and they know that, mom and dad exchange that for stuff at the store. I mean, they understand the concept. So the earlier the better. Number 2, get a fun piggy bank to start. I had this one for my kids. It's this Formula One driver, with a flat tire, and there's a big hole in the back. Can fit all kinds of big coins. You can get several, so when one's full, then you're off to the next one. They're available at your local store. Get one of those. And then what you do is you fill those piggy banks. How do you do? Loose change. Come back from the store, you've got loose change, drop them in there. But also birthday presents and Christmas. Ask family and friends, instead of buying toys, we're okay with money too. We have these piggy banks, we're looking to fill them up, and it becomes a project known that you're teaching the child about money and you're trying to fill the piggy banks, and so it's okay if they give money sometimes instead of toys. Then what you want to do every once in a while is you want to grab that piggy bank as such, and you want to weigh it. You want to give it to your child. Tell the child, look, it used to be empty, and now listen to it. It's got all these coins clunking in it. This is like a celebration that the account is getting bigger, so the piggy bank is getting more full. There's more sound to it, and it weighs more. It's very important to celebrate that with the child. At age 4 or 5, you can open an account online, a savings account for the child, 0 fees, interest only. So you basically take the money out of the piggy bank and put it in an account that generates interest. And what you're going to do at this point is you're going to look at the bank statements regularly with your child, at least once a month. You want to show the interest that the account is generating. When my kids found out about interest, that was a Eureka moment for them. They couldn't believe that the bank is paying them money just for keeping money in the account. They couldn't believe it without doing any work. So it's very important that they see that interest coming in and the fact that it's going up every month. And then what you're going to do is you're going to explain the concept of interest on interest, which is the compound effect of interest. So the bank pays you interest, and then the following month it pays you interest on the initial deposit and the interest that you earned the last month. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to celebrate the progress. Take a look at the statements. Show your child, this is where we're at today, and look where we were, a month ago. Look where we were 3 months ago. Look where we were a year ago. It's very important that they see the progress, and you celebrate that progress on a regular basis. At one point, your child is going to want to add more and more and more and more to this account. They're going to, I'm sorry to say, but they could become addicts. They could become money-saving machines, and all they want to do is build that account, watch it grow, protect it, make sure money's going in and interest is being collected. So this transformation will happen. If you start early, it'll happen earlier. If you start later, it will hopefully happen later. Another point is it doesn't hurt to show them the RESP account. So say you have an RESP account for your children. It doesn't hurt. Take the statement of the RESP, show them and say, look, we contribute to this account every year, and the money that grows in there is tax-free, so it's tax sheltered. And when we deposit money there, we get a grant. So show them that, expose them to your, the RESP. You can show them your RRSP. You could show them your account statements to show, wow, look how mom and dad, look how much interest and dividends they make on their investments. And one day, that'll be, that could be me. And wow, look how much money per month. And they're not even working for it. That's just money, generating money. So it's important to expose them to the different aspects of money in your life, not just the spending, not just the credit card, but the aspect of saving and investing. I have videos on RESPs and explain the RESP, and on CESGs, which is the Canadian Education Savings Grant. So take a look at those if you want more information. So the points that I went through earlier in this video are very important concepts that you're teaching your children. One is money and saving is fun and it's satisfying. You're teaching them about willpower. You're teaching them about patience. It takes time to grow the little nest egg. You teach them how to celebrate success, how to celebrate results. And you're also teaching them that money is not taboo. It's a discussion. It's not just about showing the credit card at the store. It's especially about saving, learning how to save, delay gratification, investing, and making sure that that nest egg grows and it's building up. You can download my free checklist. There's a link at the description of this video. This checklist is basically the points that I illustrate in this video. So take a look at that checklist. When they're about 10 or 12, whenever they get the smartphone, you probably want to give them an access, or at least a view access of the account, so they can look at the progress themselves. Remember that at one point they might almost be obsessed with their account, and they want, they're going to protect it, they're going to want to build it. So give them access, or at least be available to provide them regular views on how things are progressing with their account. Now, when they start working, and that's at around age 14, 15, make sure that they put aside a percentage of their paycheck into their savings account. I would suggest minimum 25%. If you're covering all their costs, it could go all the way up to 50%, 75%. It's important that they continue to add into this account as they start earning money. It's not just about family and friends and gifts that's building this account. It's themselves. They have to learn to take a part of what they earn and put it aside. And the earlier they start doing this again, folks, the better. When they reach 18, it's important that they transfer some of that money in a TFSA, because when the money is in the TFSA, it grows tax-free. So that's important. And you start building room as of age 18. It's around $5,000-6,000 per year, but starting age 18. The other thing is when they start working and they're 18 or over, they will start building RRSP contribution room. So it's important that they open an RRSP account as well. I have videos on both TFSAs and RRSPs. I also have a video that talks about when it's best to deposit it in the TFSA versus an RRSP. So take a look at those and let me know what you think. When they approach their late teens, early 20s, they're gonna be talking about taking the money out because they want a car, they want to buy clothes, they may have some bigger projects. And my take on that is, look, you can take money out of there just as long as you're buying an investment. An investment is something that appreciates in value and generates income. Okay, so for example, real estate, you got an income property. You put it down on that generates profit. There's rents and profits at the end of the year. You buy business. Let's say they want to buy an ice cream parlor for the summer. That's their summer job. Well, a business usually appreciates in value as the revenues and the profits go up. Down on a condo, let's say the kid wants to live in the city or live close to where they're going to study. That's fine, because normally real estate goes up in value. Don't take money out to buy stuff like that depreciate as soon as you buy them, like electronics, cars, furniture, appliances, that kind of stuff. This is your investment, this is your nest egg, and it's meant to be invested, not to be spent on life expenses. And stay tuned to my channel, because soon I'm going to have a video coming out on how to teach kids to invest their money. So that'll be a nice complement to this video. So they save money, but once it's saved, well, it's nice to know what to do with it at that point. A question for you: at what stage did you start teaching your kids? If you could answer that question in the comment box below the video. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. It's good for SEO. If you want to book a one-on-one to talk about your situation, you can find the link to do that in the description of the video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you real soon.